Hi Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Welcome back to your Twin Flame and Soulmate Connection Energy reading with me, Ivy, Spiritual Messages and Tarot. For today's reading here, Aries, we are going to be focusing on what's coming up for you and what you need to heal this throughout this month of August and this coming full moon energy in the month of August here, Aries. Also, Aries, please note that this is a collective general energy reading. Therefore, it may or may not resonate with every single one of you out there. If this message does not resonate with you, Aries, please kindly consider checking your moon, your rising and your Venus sign. And if this message resonates with you, don't forget to like, share and leave a comment in the comment section. By doing so, you will be eligible for free monthly giveaway readings, which I'll be doing towards the end of the month. Also, stay tuned until the end of the reading because I'll be pulling some advice card for you as well here, Aries. Now, let's start with the reading here. I'm going to be starting out with the sign first. The sign that I'm getting coming up for you here, Aries, I'm getting a very strong air sign, Aquarius, Libra and Gemini. I'm also getting a very strong water energy coming up here as well, Cancer, Scorpio or Pisces. So you could be dealing with any of those signs or you could have any of those signs strongly in your chart. Now let's start about what's coming up for you here, Aries, and then on the next section of the reading I'll be doing the what you need to heal here. Now what's coming up for you here, I've got the Ten of Cups coming up here quite strongly with the overall energy, the Ace of Swords. So with these two energy that I've got coming up here, first of all I'm getting a very strong communication energy coming up here. For those of you who are currently in a separation, or for those of you who are waiting for the communication to happen between you and your person here, Aries, before the end of the month of August 2021, you're definitely going to be hearing from your person or at least getting some sort of like a messages or communication coming up towards you here. Now another thing that I've got coming up here is that especially with this Page of Pentacles energy, I'm getting a very strong manifestation energy coming up here for you as well, Aries. So those things that have been manifesting, or like whatever you've been trying to attract onto your life here, specifically regarding this particular connection that both of you are going through here, this soulmate and twin flame journey, the communication first of all is what I'm getting coming up here. But after the communication, things are going to be starting to fall into places in your life here. It is like all of your manifestation and all of your dreams in general, but specifically here for this particular connection, will start to fall into places. Now another thing that I've got coming up for you here is that this Ten of Cups energy is coming up here quite strongly. Happiness, wish fulfillment energy is also another thing that I've got. So first thing that I've got coming up from you here, it is especially with these two energy that I've got coming up here, the Ace of Swords and the Ten of Cups energy coming up here. You are definitely worry, I would say here, having a lot of anxiety, overthinking energy overall, I would say here. Part of you here, it is also having like a little bit of self-blaming and feeling guilty energy is also another thing that I've got. But overall energy of what coming up for you here throughout this month of August 2021 here is that definitely the communication, which is going to bring a lot of happiness coming up here within yourself. But after the communication happened between both of you here, Aries, with this Ten of Cups energy coming up here, some of you will definitely like be moving forward into the union, but most of you here will just like starting to take baby steps towards the union, I would say here. So with this Ten of Cups energy coming up here, you're going to start seeing things falling into places, less of getting triggered, less of like inner conflict or just like having conflict between you and your partner, misunderstanding, unnecessary argument, like that's definitely going to be reduced here is what I'm getting. Now another thing that I've got coming up for you here is of what's coming up for you here in the month of August 2021. The Eight of Pentacles energy that I've got coming up is basically talking about a mutual work that is going to be put into the situation, the mutual work that is going to be put into the relationship. So with this Ten of Cups energy that I've got coming up here, with this communication energy, both of you are going to be able to come into that honest communication, open and honest communication, where both of you are going to be addressing the triggers within yourself here, the fear, the anxiety, the pain and the trauma from the past that still subconsciously making you feeling down, I would say here, or that is still like making you like triggering you, I would say here, Aries. So with this Eight of Pentacles energy that I've got coming up here, both of you are going to able to find that mutual ground here to understand, open up the communication and understanding each other here without getting defensive or without getting offensive here. And then together both of you are ready to work into the relationship to understand the lesson and the lesson that needs to be learned in this connection, the healing and the transformation that needs to be done on an individual level here, Aries. So quite a wonderful energy that I'm getting coming up for you here. Now let's look at into what you need to heal from here. I've got the moon energy coming up here. I've also got the Oak King, and the overall energy that I've got coming up here is the Eight of Cups energy coming up for you here, Aries. I've also got the Queen of Wands energy coming up here. So first thing that I've got coming up for you here is definitely like a very strong third party situation or a karmic situation. Now for some of you here, Aries, you are still dealing with this third party situation, or you're still dealing with this karmic situation on a daily basis. For some of you here, Aries, this karmic situation is something from the past. So like your past relationship, family issue, family upbringing, some sort of like a childhood trauma, inner child trauma that is still like being stuck within yourself, I would say here. So this is something that you need to heal from. This is something that you need to let go of here, Aries, is what I'm getting, because the influences of past people, like you are still being attached to the action of other people, I would say here, Aries. So it's like you could actually be happy, but if someone, or like if someone said something to you, or if your partner said something or did something towards you here, you're just going to be feeling down again. So your happiness, I would say here, or your mental and emotional peace here, Aries, is still being dependent on other people here, is what I'm getting. And this is something that you need to walk away from. This is something that you need to let go of here, is another thing that I've got coming up for you here, Aries. Now like I said before, this coming full moon energy is going to be really significant for you here, Aries, because there are a lot of some of you here will feel a little bit anxious, or some of you here will feel like a little bit stress a little bit, I would say here, just kind of like feeling overwhelmed. But the energy of this coming full moon for you here, Aries, and throughout the month of August 2021 here, is that letting you know what are the things that you need to let go of here, letting you know what are the things that you need to heal from here, is what I'm getting. So coming to this Hangman energy, or the Oak King energy coming up for you here, what I'm getting coming up for you here, Aries, is that you do understand that there are certain things within yourself here that you need to heal from. Everything that I've been telling you up until this particular point of time, like deep down you already know about it, but for some reason, for you to take up that leap of faith here, for you to just go ahead and move forward with your healing journey, is something that is still struggling at this point of time, maybe because of fear of uncertainties, or just like not being too comfortable within yourself is something that has been withholding you back, is what I'm getting, Aries. So that's it for what's coming up for you and what you need to heal. Now I'm going to be pulling up some advice card for you here, Aries, and let's see what we have. I've got Patience coming up here, and I've got Polarity coming up here as well. Integrate your shadow side. There can be no light without dark. Understand the law of polarity. And then I've got Patience coming up here as well. Pause before you take action. Trust that divine timing is at work. Be patient and play while you wait. So it's quite easier to say than it's done, especially when it comes into patience. But you are at this point of time here of going through the cycle of healing the polarity, the trigger, the shadow energy within yourself, and this coming full moon is going to be really significant for that here, Aries. So try to take baby step and be patient within your own self and within your own journey. Here's what I'm getting. So that's it for your reading. I hope it resonates. Thank you so much for tuning in, and if this message resonates with you, Aries, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. I'll see you in the next reading. Have a good day, stay safe and be blessed. Bye bye.